What's going on, fellas and Unicorns? I am Phoenix Wright, the acest of defendants. So we have to cross-examine Mr. White's testimony, and let us do so. So, well, let's press these statements. Okay, so what do you mean by that? By the fact that, he's saying that both he and Miss May were correct. This is what I'm about to explain. You Americans are always so impatient. It does not become you. See, I figured this guy was American. I mean, his name is Red White of Blue Corp. I mean, that's the most American name you could possibly have. Okay, hey buddy, you're an American too. Oh, yes, thank you, Phoenix. So, when you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Why would she do that? So, what do you mean, first? First, this is what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? Yes, I have been speaking English this entire time. I'm not from what? I'm American, as we just established. Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. Oh god, really? First, she ran to the left, and then, yes, we get it. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Alright, let's press that statement. So, I didn't hit anyone. Yes, we already know that. But no, Mr. Wright. There is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. I'm not... Thank you, Phoenix. I'm not hiding anything. What's that? Edgeworth is going to check. The prosecution requests that the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Isn't that our job? Mr. Wright, you've been warned! Oh, fuck you, why is he mad at me? Oh, there was like an interesting little, vocal cue there. Okay, or a music cue. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Okay, let's press. What do you mean, next? Okay, Phoenix, stop coming up with stupid things to press. Well, I mean, I guess we just do it all first. Next is what comes after first. Yes, we already established this. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Okay. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Okay, so I'm thinking, if anything, we present the autopsy there if we don't find anything else. You know, to say that, the final blow, she would have had time to write the receipt. If it's final blow, it sounds like she's instantly dead. Without having had time to, she's running that whole time before she dies. So, stop saying it was me. Okay. Oh god, the bling. Okay, but it was you. And object. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Yes, we'll get to that. Alright, can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? Sure. Go for it. That is what Miss May saw. Okay, one moment here. So each of you saw different parts? That doesn't really make sense. Or, why didn't she testify before that, she ran to the left? She's just stuck in the detention center. We kind of need to get her out, I think. Absolutely. That's right, of course. So, where did he pick up that annoying phrase? Yes, I want to know this as well. So, anyway, moving along. So, he never did answer the question of how they have such radically different testimonies. You see, you hit her twice. So, let's press that. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. So did May only see the second part? And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. Oh, we'll get to that in a moment. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. What? Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face, so I still don't know exactly what to present. Okay, so that was the end. So, I'm thinking we're gonna have to present probably, well, I'll save state first, before presenting anything, but I think we're gonna probably want to present the, let's see. Oh, no, the May testimony would actually make sense, not here, but at the previous statement. Then you hit her no, not that one. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. May's testimony, of course, says nothing about running to the left. So let's object to that. So, Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? Oh, man, that's a generic one. I'm not sure I follow. Okay. It clearly, contradicts the, I thought, so yeah, that's not it. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Okay. Objection overruled. And, okay, we lost the thing. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. We didn't exactly have a whole lot of points with the judge. Alright, in that case, let's just load the state, because we have the power to do that. So, instead, let's, present the autopsy report here, what I was originally gonna go with. So, let's reject there. So, okay. There we go, that's the correct one. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Oh, does the court record actually say that? I didn't even notice that. Died from a blow by a blow. It doesn't actually say that it was a single blow, but whatever. Okay, let's continue. Oh, God, the face! Oh, the face gets me every time. Okay, what do you have to say to that? So he doesn't have much to say. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Metaphorically, of course. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were abso-positively perfect? God, I cannot on that phrase. No. See. I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Thank God. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. Yeah, Edward is going to object. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Okay, fine. Let's see. Actually, no, what's probably going to happen is Edgeworth is going to give him a new story. Yes, quite! So, the judge is going to give him a 10-minute break, so we're going to object now. Witness is confused because he's lying. There we go. So, giving them the 10-minute break, I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor, because giving him the break will, give him a chance to come up with some new bullshit. So... Yeah, we want justice, says the crowd. Don't let him get away. See, are they cheering for, I guess they were referring to White and not me, so I guess the court's on my side. Very well! If the witness would care to revise his testimony. So, the crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Okay, thank God. So, the witness is gonna have a chance to revive his testimony, but he's gonna have to improv now. So, Mr. White! Oh, okay. So, yeah, so I guess he caught our thinking the two accounts, so he's gonna have to try to reconcile them now. So, well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard that thing fall. What is that supposed to mean? What other window or that thing? What, then, the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. Oh, now he's saying that she dodged. Okay, whatever. And then, so he's on the spot, and we're gonna have just probably one more thing to present, huh? She turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Oh God, he's nervous now, even just giving his testimony. I haven't even presented anything. Thwap indeed, God the thwap. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. I will indeed. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Oh no, no. He's gonna try to get out of this by complaining about his health. Oh, deal with it. This is almost over. Thank God, Phoenix. Exclamation. Thank God. So the two accounts, God, he still looks incredibly disappointed just giving this. Okay, so let's just press these statements. So, you heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? That is a very good question. Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Okay, that makes sense, the broken glass. Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene, so that makes sense. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? I have a chance for yeah, very odd, or nope. So he heard, I guess the fact that he wouldn't have really been able to hear it if he's all the way across the way. That's the only thing I can think of. The broken remains of a glass light stand, they were broken beyond all recognition. He would have had no idea that it was actually a light stand. There we go, I'm finally getting to use the glass shards. I am finally getting to use the glass shards. Yes, it's very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further, okay. Mr. White, what? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yeah, yes. So he's nervous now. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Okay, so we're gonna present against that. So, sorry, my bad. So, the witness will revise his testimony. Okay, there we go. Okay, of course. And here's where we're gonna get him. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. No, there was not, because it was broken. If he actually had seen it from across the way. This is where we're gonna get him. And now we're catching him at the crime scene. Mr. White! So, it was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? So, we got him now. The light stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oof! God! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. Yes, I finally got— oh god, I spit all over the screen when I did that. Oof. Oh god. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? It would have had to have been before the murder. He's gonna probably try to change it to, say that he had seen it beforehand, like he was there at some point, but not the night of the murder, of course. Answer the question! Okay, exclamation point. Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. Except, no, that's impossible, because if you look at the court record, the floor plans specifically, if we check them, you can't— it's in a corner that is not visible from the window. You would only see the little tiny broken pieces. So, yeah, we're probably gonna have to present that or something. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct. That would be no problemo, right? Yes, there is a big problemo with that. No, see, there's a big problemo, problem here, God, Phoenix. What problem is this? Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? See, correct, that is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. Oh, you're gonna be impeached for this. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand because of the floor plans. So, what? Why couldn't he? You have proof! Yes, indeed I do. I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over, so we're gonna have to present the floor plans. Take that! Look at this! These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? Indeed they are. So, correct, Your Honor. Now, look. We're gonna see— okay, we're gonna see it. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. So, here, so the little cone. You can't see the stand. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. So, the only way he would know it's a stand is by being in that room at some point. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? There we go. Ridiculosity, whatever that is. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. Which means he would have had to have been there. He would have had to have been in that room. There was no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. There we go. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. There we go. We got him now. Face! The court is— let's see. Oh, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it. Mr. White! See. Oh, God. We got him now. Mr. White, he's sobbing uncontrollably. ... You did it, didn't you? All he has to say is ... Mr. Your Honor, Miss Mia... ... Looks like we're about to get our verdict. He's gonna confess to everything. Objection. Oh, what does that have to do? That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Yeah, he's there. Mr. White, ... I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, Even Edgeworth isn't standing up for him anymore. Oh my god. What? So, oh god. Thank you, Edgeworth. As I said, you should confess your crime. Ergo, I have to continue. Confess that you placed a wiretap. The wiretap? That's all he's going to confess to? No, we can't let him get away with just the wiretap. We've come far too far for this. Order! Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Yeah, no getting away with this. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He he ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? So, Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? In the office, he's saying, okay, he's trying to say that he was in the office placing the wiretap, but he didn't kill her. No, you wouldn't. So he's trying to get away with having him convicted of a lesser crime and still say that I did the killing. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Exclamation point. Correct! You are most correct, Miles! Oh, now give me a break. Gone. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Code offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Oh boy, Edgeworth, fuck you. No, I'm confused! Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth! Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder, which isn't necessarily true. And in a sense, we're gonna have to still go on, because we still haven't had to present the receipt at any point, so we still need to probably use that, or else why is it in our court record? Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see! Yes. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. So, ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. It's not exactly baseless conjecture, but we don't actually have solid 100% proof. So, we're gonna have to remain agnostic on this. So, Mr. White! You will testify to the court about this wiretap! Oh, okay, he will indeed. So he's gonna have to make something up, and we're gonna have to catch one of his lines. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. He already said that once before. So, we're gonna have, okay, another testimony on the wiretapping. So, it was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Okay. I had entered the Fay and Co. offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. So, that's all he's gonna... that's it? It's only like 3 statements. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Okay. I guess. That sort of makes sense. Correct! That is right. I see! Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. I will indeed. Gah! What am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. God, I love how Maya has, like, death in her eyes. Okay. So, we're gonna have the cross-examination for the wiretapping, but I think... well, let's continue here. But I think we're gonna end it here. So, I am Phoenix Wright, the atheist of defendants who has turned prosecutor, kind of. I don't know how the legal system of this game works. I mean, honestly, it's not based on any real legal system. I'm out.